do you mean no fan detected? Yeah, sound detected. I can see the sound. Good. You tried me. Alright, chat. We're live again. Back at it. We're gonna try to beat Ryan Garcia. Terrence Crawford. Yeah, good.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Up first, it's Ryan King Rye Garcia. 135 pounds on the nose. He's 5 foot 10 inches tall with a reach of 70 inches. It's King Rye, Ryan Garcia. They also call him Flash, fighting out of Los Angeles, California, some of the fastest hands in all of boxing. Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time.
The reach, how on earth are you going to get through that jab?
Dismount. So they stare into each other's eyes one final time.
How are we gonna get through this? We gotta figure it out, man. This game.
Vinny said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go.
I know if I come in.
No rest for the weary.
Every time you swing, I'm going counter, 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 counter.
These two were made for each other. Nice counter punch right up the middle. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Alright, Jack.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. That counter punch caught him clean. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because...
Oh, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Big shot, and down goes Garcia. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
You're right, Todd.
Put him fucking power.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's talk about Garcia in that one. There's the bell to start round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, you've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
And he misses with the left uppercut. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Nice counter shot. Stamina is off the charts. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
And he misses with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Garcia in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally come. On to the third. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you up.
Oh, Johnny. Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Been a tough round so far.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Crawford got hit hard, and down he goes.
Knocked him out,
looking more dramatic in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Hit right in his chin, bro. Knock him the fuck out. Get him out of here. Tag him up, guys. Tag him up.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Tag him up, Jack. What the fuck they thought this was? They got...
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Nice stop, but that won't score. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
His stamina is off the charts. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Can they figure out the combination to this shape?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Down goes Crawford. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Put him on his back. Get your ass up, bro. Get your ass up, bro. You gotta man, bro. Don't give up now. Get your motherfucker, man. Stop.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely.
Come on, man. Hey, what's this set? Yeah, what is it? Huh?
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked. There's the bell to start round 5. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
That's going to do it.
Punch, counter punch. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so...
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Garcia in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Needs a knockout.
There's the bell for round 6. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Garcia, get out of there.
You let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive there.
Come on. Wow, got him. Okay.
Straight right, just missing.
Got him. Come on.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when
Come on,
a
baby.
ring with fights like that, when you punched him, you just want to win. You want the spaceship to
Come on,
come and lift
baby.
you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Bam, bam.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for
Fuck
skill,
off me.
tap for
Fuck
tap.
off me.
Is that a match made
Fuck
in
off me,
heaven?
Crawford. Fuck off.
And he scores with the counter. Swing and a miss for that jab. And he misses with that straight left. Holding nothing back here in the round.
Who that was up?
Incredible work rate. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line here.
Headshot.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just totally good. I need you to focus on what you're doing. Beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body
Beautiful.
shots in there.
Do what you're doing.
Go back out there and win the round.
Here comes round 7. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Perfect counter lands. Well, just a
Get
couple
that
rounds
cross off.
left, Johnny. What's
Get
your
that-
assessment so far?
Power.
That cross
might
up.
be the do or die. That
Come on,
power
baby.
might be the equalizer.
Oh, yeah. Fuck with Ryan. Fuck with me now,
I wouldn't
baby.
think of holding on here for a minute.
Oh, shit.
Counter shot lands.
Come on, baby.
And shoot. Big shots from
Come on,
both
baby,
these
baby,
fighters.
baby.
Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap.
Back,
Now this
back.
fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The
Come on,
stamina
Ryan.
is off the charts. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get caught to rhythms, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight.
Promise you,
And you
don't get
know
hit
this
with
is going to happen. So you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Tyrell Garcia in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more.
Gotta put them fucking...
And there's the bell for round 8. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great match.
Good counter punch.
Come on, baby. Hey, don't let him do you like that, Ryan.
Counter punches back to hurt.
Fight back, Ryan. Fight back, baby.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Nice counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
The jab doesn't quite connect.
Come over here and struck.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And now the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time. A unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills. That's level. One is up there, one is down there. But you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
Get the strap. Try to get the 15 strap. Yeah, get the strap. Get the bomb. Yeah, get the strap. Get the strap. Who we fighting with, chat? You going heavy. Big boy. Choose this motherfucker. Come on, chat. We outside of it.
A star-studded crowd, a star-studded fight under the stars here at the Observatory. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tail of the tape. Here he comes, Deontay Wilder, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. And they'll be facing Tyson Fury. He stands an imposing 6'9" tall with a reach of 85 inches.
There's a mad weight difference here. You know what? You're looking at power, you're looking at speed, you're looking at all these things you've got to take into account. When they land, it's going to feel like a mule's kick.
Platform. Let me know where you at. What chat are you in?
Here he comes, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder. Only 216 pounds, but one of the biggest hitters in heavyweight history.
This bout,
one of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Which fans are going to be happy? Which fans are going to be sad? I don't know. But
these athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Just misses with that jab. He misses with that jab. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. If their first 3 fights against each other were any indication, this is gonna be a barn burner.
oh my gosh, come on! This is that fight. No matter what you think of Tyson Fury, he has got in there with the biggest, most powerful, most dangerous fighter, puncher in the world in Deontay Wilder. This guy can knock you out from 2 inches. He's got it. But Tyson Fury is smart. A complete warmonger. Got in his head well before he stepped in. This is fight number 4. Every fight is getting more exciting than the other. And every time Tyson Fury has got his number, Deontay Wilder is an angry, powerful, dangerous fighter. He always will be. But the only one that's got his number, Tyson Fury.
Well done with that counter shot. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talking about Wilder in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be. There's the bell for round 2. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The stamina is off the charts. This fight has a real good flow to it. Punch, counter punch. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Straight right just misses. Good counter punch. And that is that. It is a knockout. What a win. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being...
listen to me. Are you okay?
Dang! Dang! Ain't no recovery. Come on, man, hit me up.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout. Hope you brought your glow sticks. It's time. Deontay Wilder. A lot of trash talk. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Heavy hands and knockouts left and right. That's what you want from a heavyweight fight, and Fury and Wilder have already given it to us on 3 occasions.
Oh my gosh, come on! This is that fight! No matter what you think of Tyson Fury, he has got in there with the biggest, most powerful, most dangerous fighter, puncher in the world in Deontay Wilder. This guy can knock you out from 2 inches. He's got it, but Tyson Fury is smart. A complete warmonger. Got in his head well before he stepped to ring. This is fight number 4. Every fight is getting more exciting than the other. And every time Tyson Fury has had his number, Deontay Wilder is an angry, powerful, dangerous fighter. He always will be. But the only one that's got his number? Tyson Fury.
Nice counter. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Nice stop, but that won't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Wilder in that last round. I promise you. Here's the bell to start round 2. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
And counter punching. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Nice slip to avoid the jab. And he scores with the counter. Back and forth they go. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. They've got the momentum. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter lands. shot. Missing with that jab. Catch and shoot. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Hook misses. Can't find a home for that jab. This heavyweight is has he punched himself out. Defense is not an option for these two. Punch, counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. In that last round. Well, this is the time that the Here we go to the fourth round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. Nope, that jab not going to score. That left hook is blocked. That counter shot lands. Beautiful counter shot. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Beautiful counter punch. Straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Every second, every minute of this fight.
There's the bell to start round 5. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Wilder just got clipped. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Jab not finding its target. Well done with that counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. He is down big time on the score. This is the beginning of round 6, so the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A lot of effort being exerted here. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how far. Oh, right there! Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Straight right just misses. That right hook won't score. Just avoids the left uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
It's when you talk about championship material.
Is that no in? Come on, switch on. Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man. Good man.
Here comes round 7. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
How about that time counter shot? We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Jab misses. And they figure out the combination to this sink.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Good counter punch. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Jab does not score. Those counter punches have to hurt. That counter punch caught him clean. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talking about Wilder in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight. You have no excuse for gassing out.
You were thinking, you were smart.
Round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Jab, you know, get carried away. Think about your defense on the end of all of that.
And we enter the 8th round. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter shot. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. And the bronze bomber goes down. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. Then they get back into it.
Oh, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at, and down goes Wilder. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
A shot from the gods.